Gotta admit, I'm loving this ratio. Well, once again, Naughty Dog makes the news, and once again, not for the reasons that they would like. Hello, this is Mara Jaden. I'm here with another video, and I just want to briefly go over again this special message from Neil Druckmann about The Last of Us Part 2 that was released on Naughty Dog's YouTube channel. Now, as you have likely heard by now, the comments were disabled for that channel, so no one in any way, shape, or form, whether positive or negative, could voice any opinions. They are basically silencing still any criticism whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying all the comments would have been necessarily critical, but at the same time, that's their way of putting their fingers in their ears and not listening to any dissenting opinions. But you could still leave an opinion of sorts by either thumbsing up or thumbsing down the video, and lo and behold, people have spoken. Now, this is screenshot just recently, so I don't know how it changed or what have you, but if you look at that like to dislike ratio, or dislike to like ratio, in this case it's 3 to 1. 3 to 1. Nearly 3 times the number of dislikes to likes. That's not a good ratio, Naughty Dog. Not a good ratio at all. And people, that's how they voiced their opinions for the message from Neil Druckmann. Now, giving this, and I'm just spitballing here, just spitballing a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, that's the reason why not only are comments turned off for The Last of Us Part 2 trailer that dropped today, but now you can't even like or dislike the video. You can't. You can see here, I've clicked it. And normally when you click either one, a number comes up. Or at least there is a number to reflect the ratio. You can't even see that now anymore. So not only you can't write anything, and you can't click a thumbs up or a thumbs down. They have literally shut down any and all discussion on Last of Us Part 2. To the point where now all you can do is watch the trailer, and that's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's like Sony and Naughty Dog had pains in their feet, and they thought, well, what better way to get rid of pain than different pain, and they shot themselves in the foot. The initial pain were the gameplay leaks that happened. I'm not going into those leaks. Everybody knows what they are at this point, so not getting into them. But that happened. All Sony had to do, and I can't beat a dead horse enough with this, all they had to do was stay shut up. Mum. Not a word. Just let us speculate what it could be, 1 or 2 videos, what have you, depending on the channel, and moved on at that point. If the leaks themselves in no way compromised the actual gameplay, then what would it have mattered? Why would Sony be going through this to silence any opinions? Like I said in my previous video where I talk about my copyright strike, if I were a shareholder in this situation, I would be very, very concerned, because not only are there people who are saying that they are either not buying the game, are canceling their pre-orders, I've had people even tell me that they are not even planning on buying at all any Sony products, to include the PS5. Sony, again, I have a PS4. I might buy a PS5. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But at that point, you're going to have to do some pretty fancy tap dancing to even remotely get me interested in possibly buying it. Because right now, I'm fine with my PS4. I'm fine playing the games I have right now. But any and all future Sony products are going to be met with at least a lot of hesitation on my part, and flat out negativity on everybody else's. Now, I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money. If you want to still buy this game, that's your prerogative. That is your prerogative. I'm not buying it. There are other people who are not buying it. I don't think it's going to exactly do poorly. It won't do nearly as well as they could have done if they had just been smart. If they had just been smart. But now people are seeing this company bullying the little guys. And that does not sit well with people. It really does not sit well. No matter what side of the political spectrum you fall on, it does not sit well with anyone. And you have now You shot yourself in the foot, and you're wondering why the pain's not going away. That's the point you're at, Sony. That's the point you're at. And, again, I filed a counterclaim for the copyright strike on my channel. I'm still waiting to hear back from YouTube on that. I submitted the link to the article that I covered so they could see, based on the video that was copyright struck, and the link to the article, that there was nothing in it that would have remotely been worthy of any copyright strikes, because there was no copyright material at all to be seen in the article. But at any rate, let me know what you think about this whole situation down in the comments. I really would like to move on from the situation. I really would, but Sony and Naughty Dog just seem hell-bent on whatever publicity they can get at this point. Good or bad, it keeps them in the news, but in the long run, it's going to hurt them. It really is going to hurt them, and part of me feels bad, not for them, but because, again, I might have contemplated getting the PS5. I might have contemplated getting future games associated with the company, but now it's going to be very, very hesitant. Very, very hesitant to do anything like that in the near future. Right now, I'm just going to support companies that don't do this shit. But let me know, like I said, down in the comments, what you think of this whole situation. Are you planning on getting the game? Are you not planning on getting the game? Why? Why not? Again, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not telling you what to do with your money in the slightest. That is your money. You do with it what you will. My money, I'm saving it towards Cyberpunk 2077 and any other games that might pique my interest who don't do this, like I said. But if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Share on social media if you will. Look for my next video. Hopefully on a topic that I do actually love to talk about. But until then, maybe catch me on a live stream. Definitely catch me on my own live stream this weekend with Lethal Lightning. Normally around 9 p.m. Eastern, but that, judging on time zones, because he is in Australia, we make it work as best as possible. So look for the notification for that. Until then, this is Mara Jade. Catch you on the dark side with my next video, and hopefully positive news about my copyright strike. Take care.